Hello again everyone, Joanne with StampingInTheValley.com, and welcome to my craft room. I am so happy to be home during the week. I really and truly, guys, I cannot wait to retire so that I can really dive in and craft every day with you guys, but that's not for a few years yet. But when I get a chance to be home, we have a small fall break. I love to be in this craft room. And this is just seriously, I've had a great time in here today. So this is one card that I made. I thought I'd get on camera and we'd put this together. But first, we have a bunch of stuff going on with Stampin' Up. And I don't mean to do all of these advertisements, but where I'm not a pushy salesman, where I bombard you with emails about it, I just get on here and tell you about it. I don't bombard you with emails. I don't bother you with phone calls. It's just really just not my style. You know, and I might change when I do retire. That's just in 35 months. But, you know, for right now, I just kind of get on here and talk to you guys. I just feel close enough to you guys to where I could just get on here and talk to you like you're standing in front of me. So here's one of the specials. This is the Paper Pumpkin special. And what's going to happen is the next 2 months, you have to sign up by the 10th for this. But for the next 2 months, the kits are going to coordinate. So it's like $19.95 a month. You can cancel at any time. That's a recurring payment of $19.95 a month. Shipping is free. It's a full kit. Look at some of my videos and you'll watch me put some together. I have fun doing it because I love getting the kit and I don't have to worry about anything. But the next 2 kits are going to coordinate. So if you're thinking about it, you might want to sign up on it. And then after that, if you don't want it, just cancel it. It's kind of like Netflix. You can cancel anytime. Now, they are having a sale on the Designer Series paper, and this is in the annual catalog. You buy 3 and get 1 free. So that's a really nice special right there, and it's all of the papers that are in the annual catalog. I am having a special where I'm doing a holiday paper share. Watch the video at the end of this one, and it'll tell you about that. Now, for World Card Making Day, let's talk about this first. We'll talk about the good stuff first. You get 15% off of all of these stamp sets. Okay. This is fantastic. From October 1st to the 10th, this is what their special is, 15% off. I'll just kind of scan through here for you guys so you could see what's in the brochure. Okay, I talked about it in another video. So all of that. Okay. Then up here, 15% off. This, I love this one, Colorful Seasons. You can do a whole year with 1 stamp set. It's amazing. Okay, here are the wood words, and we're going to work with that right now. And I love this. It's just so country, so, I don't know, barn-like. I just really enjoy it. Now, here's the bad thing. Right here they offered a deal. Bonus deal, buy Fast Fuse Adhesive and get 2 refills for free. People jumped on here in 2 days, and they are so sold out and so back ordered that they canceled the special prior to the 10th. They said that, though, that they will open it back up in a couple of months for 5 days, but I don't know. I kind of don't think that's fair, because the ones that ordered like 12 Fast Fuse and then got all of those for free, they're going to be able to order again. I was waiting on my paycheck to go ahead and order. I get paid Friday. I thought I would have enough time, but I don't. So that special is not going on, and that's the bad news, because that's a great special. Because if you're coming into, you know, putting boxes together or something like that for the upcoming holiday season, the Fast Fuse is fantastic, permanent adhesive. So that's kind of a bad thing. But let's go on and make this card together. I am absolutely in love with Cajun Craze. So I just started with a base here of Cajun Craze at 8.5 by 5.5, and it opens like a book, just like that. Okay, I cut a piece of Night of Navy at 5 1/4 by 4. We're going to adhere this down with our snail to our card front. Take your time with your snail when you're applying it, and try to get the whole 1/4 of an inch to roll out. You get the best for your money. And of course, I'm going to run out right in front of doing this card. Here we go. There's always another one hanging around somewhere. Okay, so we're going to bring our card base in. Now, these measurements, they are all 1/4 of an inch smaller than the outside measurement, which then gives you an 1/8 of an inch border. Just like that. Gives you a nice frame. Okay, now what we're going to do is put down, this comes from the Wood Texture Designer Series paper stack. Love this. And I wanted the wood that had the line in it for this part. You could use, that has a nice knot right here. That would look great here too. But I wanted the other side. So we'll snail this down. And here we go. And I know what you're thinking, she's running out of snail in that one too. Because that's what I'm thinking. That's okay, we'll get another one. So we're going to take this, and again, it's 1/4 of an inch smaller, the measurement, which gives us a nice 1/8 of an inch border around the outside. I'm getting another snail. Okay, now, what we want to do now is, this is the delicate doilies, the little white ones, right here, these delicate white doilies, and you just want to put some snail right here in the middle, just like that, and just stick it right down there. I like my doilies to fluff a little bit, it gives the card some dimension. I used my circle framelits, and I cut out the one Night of Navy, and then I used a scallop one and cut out my Cajun Craze. So they're going to go on top of there, but first we're going to adhere this to this with just some snail. Just like that. Has a beautiful little border around it. Okay, now I took this piece, and this I did with the stitch framelits, and I took the flowers right here and tapped in Night of Navy and just stamped it right over that circle. I love that look. Love those flowers. I use them on envelopes a lot. They make a really pretty outside embellishment. So now from here, I'm going to take this and snail it to the back of the Cajun Craze, or I should say to the front of the Cajun Craze, just like that. Okay, now we want to pop this up with dimensionals. So I'm going to attach 4 dimensionals back here. Just like this. And then I'm going to set this to the side. And these are our regular size dimensionals that I'm using on that. Now, I've really been into this metallic thread. This time I'm going to use some copper metallic thread. And right here in the middle of the doily, you're going to take some snail and just lay a thick portion of it right down there. You're going to take the end of the thread and put it into that snail. Now I'm just bringing this outside of the doily just a little bit, okay? And then back into, let it do its thing, the snail to hold it in the middle. So watch this other loop outside of the doily just a little bit, put it in the snail, come up this way, the same thing, and just back and forth until you put down as much as you want. As much or as little, either, you know, however that you want it. Let me get this going here. Nice. And they don't need to be even. In fact, you don't want them to be even. I think I lost one there at the bottom. Whoop. So we'll just come over and put another one in there. And just keep sticking it into the snail. That's all, and it holds it. And you don't have to worry about that. Nobody's going to see it. And just cut your metallic thread. And like I said, this time I used the copper. I have gold and black, and the black is in the card kit for the month. Okay, now we want to take our embellishment right here. Okay, and we want to stick it right down over top of that. It is such a gorgeous day here in Upper East Tennessee, and it's October. And I'm just, like I said, so happy to be off. I've got the window opened. Oh, it's just beautiful. Now, I stamped Hello Friend right there. And then I use this punch to punch it out. And this, we're going to use our mini dimensionals. They're new, brand new mini dimensionals. So I want to put it here. I want that hanging off. So I'm going to put a dimensional kind of where the O and the F are, and then one on the end there. I don't really measure things. Okay, I've got the mini dimensionals on the back here of our Hello Friend. And I'm going to place this kind of to the left side. Right there. Whoop. It would help if I took the backs off, wouldn't it? Okay. Now, right here. I was like, why is that not sticking? Okay. Okay. So now I have stamped our little rooster in Cajun Craze. Isn't he adorable? And this I'm going to pop up with one large dimensional back here. And then a mini by his head. And that fits in there just perfect. And you want the dimensionals up here on this part because you're popped up over here, okay? Then I'm going to take a little Tombow, or you could even take some Snail and just stick it on the, just give the feet a dot. There we go. Just a little dot right there. And then put your little feet next to your Hello Friend. And I'm kind of having the rooster sit on this embellishment right here. See, he's kind of sitting on it. And there's our card for today. Like I said, I'm so happy that I had a day off and I could spend a little time in the craft room with you guys. I hope you enjoy this card and enjoy the wood words and the wood crate framelits. It comes in a bundle. Just so much fun. I love the little rooster. Nice cards. Happy cards. Thanks for watching. Have a great crafting day. I'm not really